Hi there, renegades. It's me again, Dr. Brummel. I just wanted to briefly tell you why I haven't published a new reaction video yet. Normally, I'm recording and editing videos at the weekend, because after work and caring for my wife, there's often no time and/or energy left to do it. But I had other nice things to do over the last few weekends. You can already see one activity in the background. Like every year, I went on a boat trip with some of my neighbors for a long weekend. It's already the 16th tour we've done together. We always rent a large boat that we can sleep on. And to make the fun complete, the boat features a gas grill and a beer tap system on the aft deck. Since it fits so well, I'd like to take the opportunity to briefly mention a reaction channel I really enjoy. It's Rocking the Boat Reactions by Chris and Gretchen, aka Dr. G. They do music reactions alone and together. And Chris made some funny and great reaction videos while fishing from his kayak. Chris' boat is currently out of commission, which is why the channel is temporarily called Rocking the RV Reactions. But Gretchen told me that there will be reactions from the boat again. I highly recommend to check them out. But back to my boat trip. The boat trip has a small connection to the song Caskets by Ren and Chris Webby, which was the subject of my last reaction video. As always, we brought along the soccer jersey of a neighbor who has already left us. New this time was a photo of another neighbor who passed away last year. Both of them used to be part of the crew. Just like at the end of the Caskets video, we raised 1 or 2 shots in their honor. This year the trip took us through Berlin again. In the background you can see images of the Reichstag building, now the seat of the German Bundestag, the House of the Representatives, the Bellevue Palace, the official residence of the federal president, which I have to admire doesn't look that nice from the back as it does from the front, the Federal Chancellery, mockingly named the washing machine by the Berliners, and the top of the Victoria column with the Golden Victoria on it. Berliners call her Goldelse, something like Golden Alley. She doesn't look that big, but is actually over 8 meters tall. A bit unusual was that I had my trumpet with me this year. I wanted to rehearse a little bit because I had a concert with my band Funkademy the following weekend. And that very concert was the second activity that kept me from creating videos. On Sunday, June 21st, we played at Bremen's beautiful market square. But the preparations for that concert were pretty crazy, and not in a good way. We rehearsed in a large old building for artists, the second largest of that kind in Germany. More than 100 different bands rehearsed there. It's a former administrative building of a shipyard. Unfortunately, the last remaining functional elevator broke down just 2 weeks before our concert, and we rehearsed in the 3rd floor, from which we had to carry down all our equipment. What was nice for the concert wasn't that great for carrying all that stuff. It was a quite hot weekend. The next surprise was that first our bass player and then the singer got ill. So we had to quickly organize replacements, with whom we could manage exactly 1 rehearsal before the concert. But in the end it was a cool concert and we had a lot of fun. And finally, the last weekend was the high school graduation ceremony of my son. Since he was at the residential school on Spiekeroog, we traveled to that beautiful North Sea island to participate. The celebrations lasted from Saturday at noon until late into the night. It began with speeches, awards and the presentation of the certificates, followed by a champagne reception and lunch. Afterwards there was plenty of time to talk with all the teachers, parents and students, people we don't see very often since they are on Spiekeroog. There was coffee and cake in between, and in the evening a grand buffet, followed by a party that went on late into the night. With respect to the privacy of my son and the people from the school, I don't want to tell and show more about that event. And now you know why I haven't posted a new reaction video in a while. I'm not sure yet what my next video will be. I have some footage for a video and plenty of ideas. So stay tuned to find out. So long, your Dr. Brummel.